Okay, well, welcome back. I have my first 3 days of food packed up, plus those um, snacks that I was talking about. Some prunes, some Parmesan crackers, and those freeze-dried snap peas with Caesar seasoning. Love that stuff. And then I put out a few of the other things I'll be putting in upcoming days. I do have some banana yogurt bites that I got, and I'll package those with some freeze-dried strawberries. You can eat them dry, or you can add a little bit of water and mix it together and make a kind of a thick yogurt. Or I think I'm going to try more of a drinkable yogurt, like a kefir. So we'll see how that goes. I also have some like a Mexican rice bowl, and then I packaged up some of the Mountain House chicken a la king. I just put a half a cup of that in and loaded the rest with extra vegetables. I have a Parmesan pasta. What I did with the pasta is I cooked it to an al dente, and then I dehydrated it so that when I add water it won't be all gummy. I think we've all experienced that. So it turns out really well, especially if I just soak it in some cold water at first. Add a little bit of mayo or a bag of mix or whatever, so that works out pretty well. And then I do also have a 4-cheese powder that I can add to some instant farfalle. I did the same thing with that pasta. I found the Idahoan scalloped potatoes. I can't eat the russet potatoes, but I can eat the red potatoes, so this is a godsend. I have hummus powder that I got from, I'm going to say, bulk at Whole Foods or something of that sort. And I do have the Mountain House fire roasted vegetable mix, so I'm gonna kind of crunch up some of that and mix it in, give it some extra flavor, and I'll be taking a little bit of olive oil with me, so that could be a nice lunch. And then I do have some baked beans that I dehydrated, and I can mix some bacon with that or something. And then I found these that I really enjoy. Spiced rice with raisins is one of my favorites. This I just take out of the package, and you just have a few envelopes, and you just kind of stick it in a baggie or whatever. So for freezer bag cooking, you just put pretty much everything into the baggie. You add your cup of water, and you put it in the cozy. And if you need a little bit more, then you can heat it a little bit more. But I find it works really well. Of course, taro chips. I might eat like tuna salad with that or something, that sort. I've never seen the cream of wheat to go, but I assume that it's the same as my mom used to make. So I'll obviously take it out of the cup and have that as a breakfast alternative. And then, of course, 2 of the Mary Jane's Farm meals. I have the Eat Your Veggies pasta, and I have the red pesto pasta. They're both fine. So change of venue, back to the big house. I have some other food ideas. I do have some soy wrappers back here to make some sushi. I do have some sticky rice that's already been dehydrated, and I can just rehydrate it and throw it in there with whatever vegetable I have or not. And then I have some wasabi powder. Where's that? Something around there. I also have other Asian things like the soba noodles. I have some hot mustard powder, wonton soup mix, Simply Asia sweet ginger garlic seasoning, so that would be great even with ramen noodles. I can dehydrate some of the black bean garlic sauce to put with some green beans. I love Asian green beans with the black bean sauce, so that's great. Regular ramen with millet and brown rice, a little different. Obviously a little bit more expensive, so I don't do that all the time. Yellow curry cubes. I haven't tried those before, so always worth a shot. I did show the hummus that I'd gotten. The powdered hummus that I was going to add the Mountain House roasted vegetables to, and I think I'm bringing a few pita chips to go along with that. I do have some coconut to go along with my curry, spinach tortellini, so that would be good. I do have a sweet split pea soup. I'll add some more carrots to that and maybe some bacon pieces. this little bag that you can pre-made shelf stable. I found these wild California crackers at Whole Foods, and I really only need like 3 or 4 to satisfy me. And they have dried fruit and some nuts, and it's made with a grapeseed flour, so high fiber and kind of lower in carbs and whatnot. Got some chili pepitas, pumpkin seeds back there, and some pecans, and another one of my favorite, the Thai curry cashews, but I shouldn't eat very many of those. Another favorite is the vanilla macaroon granola, but I only got enough for just one breakfast. Shouldn't be eating much in the granola way, but and some veggie soup mix. And you saw my snap peas. These are black beans processed the same way. These are mango, chili, lime, some ginger snaps, and then of course you can do some risotto with butternut squash or mushroom. Then I have some guacamole seasoning, which jazzes up some rice into a Mexican type thing. And then for lunch, I found like a little baguette toast thing. You can also use bagel toast or bagel chips and kind of like a bruschetta thing. I might put that into a small container. It has oil, so I can't dehydrate it. So that's kind of an iffy thing. I obviously don't want to take the whole jar. Just want to take some, and maybe if I put some extra oil on top of it, like some of the olive oil that I will be using for the rest of my food, then that will be a great preservative level. It's only lasting 2 days anyway. It's not a big deal. So it's like a pickle, I presume. If anybody knows about that, that would be great. Fat preservation. Anyway, as I said, it wouldn't be out more than a couple of days, and I'll have it in a small sealed container. Maybe I'll just vacuum pack some. That'll just solve that problem. Just a small little thing. Anyway, those are some of the other ideas I've come up with, and of course my veggie cacciatore that I dehydrate, and that is wonderful. I'll probably make a video specifically on that. Pretty much lots of things, vegetables, into a pot with some tomato sauce, and add whatever you want, or clean out the refrigerator, and then just dehydrate it. And when you add a little bit of water, it turns into this wonderful stuff, because of course it's like grandma's spaghetti sauce that's on the stove for 6 or 7 hours, because ultimately it is. So anyway, I just wanted to drop that into, and I'm sorry about background. My 20-year-old is playing Overwatch with a friend online, and they get a little bit passionate, so sorry about that. Good to know that they're having fun. Alright, catch up with you later. Slow Tortoise out.